All right. Day 16. Day 16. We only got 8 more days of this after this. This is crazy. That's I haven't I never put out my winter village. This month like flew by. Like there's it's halfway over. Uh anyway, today's build to go along with the Ewok village of yesterday is this shield generator base from the, I guess technically an outpost from Return of the Jedi, the little base that they have to break into to take out the shields. It's very, very tiny and very kind of insignificant. um, and today's figure, this is a fun, weird one. So I've said that the prequel era were my favorite toy era for Star Wars because they took some wild swings. With the Phantom Menace, one of their wild swings was talking figures, which I will get to in a second. First, I'm going to show you the device that makes them talk. This is a Comtech reader, and it's based on the Jedi's little communicators that they used in the Phantom Menace, which is actually a lady's razor. I think it was a Schick lady's razor. I can't remember what brand, but it was a lady's razor. And if you look at the actual prop, you can look at it and be like, "Oh, yeah, that is just a lady's razor painted." So yeah, this is a Comtech reader. They expected, I guess, kids on the playground to carry them around everywhere because they had a belt clip on them, and to, I guess, trade their Comtech chips. And basically, what Comtech chips were these little chips that also worked as stands for the figures. So I like that they were multi-purpose. And you'd swipe them across this little red dot, and they would make the figures talk, which was a big deal. They were also the most expensive Star Wars figures that ever came out, at $6.74 a piece. I miss 1999. So the figure I chose to show off this amazing 1999 technology is TC-14, who is the droid that serves Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon tea at the beginning of the movie. She got an action figure that talks. It has a serving set, like if you can see. I actually didn't get this one until a few years ago because I got a lot of the prequel figures, but this was one that I just never saw, and then just kind of never bothered with, like trying to find on like a secondary market, because I never saw it in stores, and then and I didn't really care to try to find it. But then I kind of started getting into this whole headspace of like, I want these things that just the ones that make me happy, that are like fun world building things. I have a Famba behind me too. You can see that. It's a giant Gungan lizard. I just recently got that like a couple days ago. So yeah, all about the world building. Isn't it cute? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So yeah, but anyway, this is not about the Famba. This is about TC-14, the character whose role in the Phantom Menace was to give the Jedi tea and then go snitch to the Viceroys that, yo, those ambassadors, they're Jedi. And she talks because she has a Comtech chip. This is what a Comtech chip looks like. I was very careful putting her on it because she is a what is this called? The kind of, it's a way of treating figures where to make them shiny that makes them very fragile. I'm blanking on what it's actually called. It's Roto something. But a lot of 3POs were done like this, and I'm always very gentle with the 3POs because I'm always worried about them breaking because the plastic is so like, it feels much more fragile. This is the chip though. So that's a Comtech chip. See, it's got a picture of the character. This is the actual chip part over here, and some detail. Yep, some details about the character there, like name TC-14, status protocol droid on the Trade Federation battleship. That's about it. And there's a little hole here to put it on a chain, so you could wear all your Comtech chips around like a really cool dude. I don't have them currently on a chain. So yeah, they would just like, plop the little foots on there. Being very careful because, like I said about the however these are treated, I can't believe I'm blanking on what that's called. I'm gonna shout it at some point when it comes back to me. Anyway, so turn on my Comtech chip reader. Yep. It also has some preloaded sounds. That's a lightsaber, sort of. And then a generic blaster. You could also save sounds. If you wanted to save somebody's things, you could save them with these little buttons here. But if they're not saved, they're... Excuse me? Okay, so let's have TC14 talk. Listen to this amazing quality here.
Make yourself comfortable. My master will be with you shortly.
My masters will be with you shortly, I think?
I'm TC14 at your service. This way, ambassadors.
I am TC14 at your service. This way, ambassadors. That made sense.
We are greatly honored by your visit.
We are greatly honored by your visit.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Make yourselves comfortable. I will, TC14. Yeah, 1999. This was their gimmick. And I guess they were hoping that just in case people weren't excited by new Star Wars toys, I guess they were hoping to have some other thing to add to them to make people be like, oh my god, you know, I wasn't gonna get this random figure of a protocol droid serving tea, but she can talk. I gotta get that. That was their thought process, and I love it. I miss that era of Hasbro. I really do. They used to be a fun group of people. Okay, bye.